Top 10 fascinating facts about the Spartan Hoplites. Journey into the world of the Spartan Hoplites, the legendary warriors of ancient Greece known for their unmatched discipline, rigorous training, and formidable combat skills. Their way of life has inspired countless stories and continues to captivate us today. Here are 10 intriguing facts about these iconic soldiers. Number 1. The Agoge, Spartan upbringing and training. From the age of 7, Spartan boys were enrolled in the Agoge, a state-sponsored education and training program. This rigorous system emphasized physical endurance, combat skills, survival techniques, and loyalty to Sparta above all else. An amusing nugget is that the Spartans encouraged stealing food to survive but punished those who were caught, not for stealing, but for being clumsy enough to get caught. This was to teach stealth and resourcefulness. 2. The phalanx formation and hoplite warfare. The Spartan hoplites were masters of the phalanx formation, a tightly packed unit of soldiers with overlapping shields and projecting spears. This formation was nearly impenetrable and relied on the discipline and unity of its soldiers. A fascinating example of their effectiveness is the Battle of Plataea, where the Spartan phalanx played a crucial role in defeating the Persians, showcasing the power of collective strength over individual prowess. Number 3. The significance of the Spartan shield. The Spartan shield, or hoplon, was a warrior's most important piece of equipment. It was large and heavy, designed to protect not just the individual but also the soldier next to them in the phalanx. Spartans were told to come back with your shield or on it, meaning they should return victorious or die trying. An insightful historical nugget is that dropping one's shield was considered the ultimate act of cowardice, while losing one's helmet or breastplate was more forgivable since those were for personal protection, but the shield protected the entire line. 4. Spartan discipline and obedience. Spartan society valued discipline and obedience above all else. Orders were to be followed without question, and bravery was expected in the face of any threat. A famous anecdote illustrates this. A Spartan boy stole a fox to eat but hid it under his cloak when soldiers approached. Rather than confess to the theft, he allowed the fox to claw into his stomach until he died, preferring death over admitting to wrongdoing. This story highlights the extreme discipline and stoicism expected of Spartan youth. Number 5. The Syssitia, communal meals and brotherhood. Spartan hoplites dined together in communal messes called Syssitia, fostering camaraderie and equality among soldiers. Each member was required to contribute food, and luxuries were discouraged to maintain focus on military readiness. A curious fact is that the Spartans often dined on a black broth made from pig's blood, vinegar, and salt. While unappetizing to outsiders, it was considered a staple, and when a visiting Sybarite tasted it, he remarked that he no longer wondered why Spartans were so willing to die. It was to escape the meal. 6. The role of Spartan women. Spartan women were unique in ancient Greece for their relatively high status and freedoms. They were educated, owned property, and were expected to be physically fit to bear strong children. An intriguing example is that women would tell their sons to come back with your shield or on it, reinforcing the societal expectation of bravery. This empowerment contributed to the overall strength of Spartan society, as women played a key role in upholding its values. 7. The Battle of Thermopylae, the ultimate stand. One of the most famous moments in Spartan history is the Battle of Thermopylae, where King Leonidas and 300 Spartans held off a vastly larger Persian army. This stand became a symbol of courage against overwhelming odds. A historical nugget is that when told the Persian arrows would be so numerous as to block out the sun, a Spartan soldier reportedly replied, "Then we will fight in the shade," exemplifying their laconic wit and fearless attitude. 8. Laconic speech and Spartan witticisms. The Spartans were known for their laconic speech, concise and blunt. They valued pithy, sharp replies over long-winded speeches. When Philip II of Macedon threatened, "If I invade Laconia, I will raise Sparta," the Spartans simply responded with, "if." This one-word reply showcased their fearless and straightforward nature, and amusingly, Philip never attempted to invade Sparta. Number 9. The Crypteia, secret police and rite of passage. The Crypteia was a secretive institution where select young Spartan men were sent into the countryside with only a knife to survive, and sometimes tasked with controlling the Helot population, often through terror and violence. This served both as a rite of passage and a method of subjugation. An over-the-top but true fact is that these youths were encouraged to kill helots deemed a threat to prevent uprisings, highlighting the darker aspects of Spartan society. Number 10. Spartan minimalism and lifestyle. Spartans were renowned for their austere lifestyle, shunning luxury and extravagance. They wore simple clothing, had basic accommodations, and focused their lives on military excellence. A hilarious true historical fact is that when a visitor once marveled at the lack of walls around Sparta, a Spartan pointed to his fellow citizens and said, "Here are the walls of Sparta, and every man is a brick." This emphasis on their people over material defenses encapsulates their minimalist ethos. The Spartan hoplites remain a symbol of discipline, strength, and unity. Their unique society, military prowess, and unwavering dedication to their city-state have left an enduring legacy that continues to fascinate us. Through their practices and beliefs, they have etched an indelible mark on history as one of the most formidable warrior classes the world has ever known.